Hey everyone, today's video is tips and tricks and baddies. You're all gonna learn how to fight like me. All of my links are in the video description. Let's get on with the video. Starting off with general movement in a fight. So you're gonna try always have their back facing to you, so they can't hit back. You're also going to move in circles around them or side to side. See how I'm moving in circles around him? Okay. Now moving on to using pepper spray. Always spray them the second they're about to get up off of the ground. It makes them move slow and unable to hit back as much. Third tip, try and drag them one hit before they're ragdolled. By doing this, when they get back up from being ragdolled, they get ragdolled again because their red bar didn't fill back up. So you have more time to do more damage. See how I dragged him before he ragdolled from me hitting him? He gets back up and gets ragdolled in one hit. If you combine all of those tips, it makes you win most fights. Next tip is for using the RPG. Always jump when you press shoot. This stops it from blowing yourself up and actually hitting the target. Let's use my fighting tips on some random people. See how I pepper spray exactly before they're about to get up? This is how you should be using pepper spray. Trust me to get jumped when I'm doing a tips and tricks video log. A tip for fighting teamers, make them drag each other and try separate them while fighting them so they can't all hit you at once. See how I'm moving in circles around this girl, facing her back to me? Try do this in fights so they can't hit you. Here I'm moving side to side so it's harder for her to hit me. Another tip, when you're about to stomp someone, get half of your stamina up by hitting them, then stomp, then do the other half of the stamina. Think about the tips I told you and watch how I use them in fights. A tip for fighting spam jumpers. When they're mid-air, walk under them and hit them from the other side and keep doing this. Watch how I do it. If you're struggling to hit people back, try jump over them to get behind them and hit them in the back. See how I keep aiming to hit her in the back? Keep your movement unpredictable, guys. Here's another fight of me using these tips. Another tip for if you struggle to hit your opponent back is, Try move away for a second, out of their reach so they can't hit you, and come back this way you can. Hit them back. Sometimes walking under a spam jumper and hitting them in the back doesn't work. Like in this video, I couldn't hit this girl back, so you need to use the method of moving back. You see how I couldn't hit this guy back at all? And none of the tips work. This is when you need to back away and come back so you're able to hit them back. But sometimes neither work. Like, I just backed off, came back, and I still wasn't able to hit him back, so yeah, it just depends on how the game's feeling, I guess, lol.